What's up guys, and welcome to this episode of Tech Apprentice. This episode we are going to check out this little thing over here, which is the Explorer Elite 4K action camera from ELE. I'm doing an unboxing because, well, there's a bunch of other unboxing videos of that same camera on YouTube at the moment. So just check those out and you're going to see whatever accessories they come with and how they are packaged. Just let's look at some footage right away and I'll tell you whatever I like and dislike about the camera. First thing I like about this camera, well, it's one of the most important thing, and it's the quality price ratio. I think that for the price, which is around, if I remember correctly, somewhere around $60 to $80, depending on which website you buy it from. For that price, you get great quality picture-wise, depending of the resolution you choose to shoot with. It has a bunch of different resolutions from QVGA to 4K, 4K in 24, 2K in 30, 1080p goes from does 30 to 60, and in 720p from 30 to 120 fps. The second thing I like about this camera is the overall quality of the product. The camera itself is well built. It has endured a lot of pounding and stuff. I dropped it on concrete. I've flown on my drone and stuff like that, and it has not broken yet, and I've had it for about 3 to 4 months now. The third thing I love about this camera is the Wi-Fi. It's pretty stable, works great. The app is pretty stable as well. There's some delay, but it's workable, and yeah, you can change pretty much the settings and stuff like that. Preview your videos and photos from the camera. Yeah, so it's great. When the camera is open, you have two buttons on the side. You press the top one and it's going to activate the Wi-Fi, and it's going to display the SSID of the phone, of the camera, sorry, and it's going to display the password. So if I activate my Wi-Fi, you see here, I click on the camera's SSID and now it's connected. I have already connected to it. And here I have the application. It's called Explorer Elite V2. And when I open it, well, there you go. You can see the feed directly from the camera. It's actually pretty good. There's a small delay, obviously, but still, it enables you to frame properly your what you're filming or what you want to take a photo of if the camera is out of reach. And you have the setup tab where you can basically change all the settings from the camera. So those are all the resolutions you can possibly have. So yeah, overall, I've never had an issue with the actual app itself. It works great. Browse whatever video you've shot, photos you've taken. You can download them locally to your phone if you want to check them quickly. Fourth thing I love about this camera, well, is the LCD screen. It's not the biggest screen you can have, but it's still like I think it's 2-inch, and it's actually pretty good. The quality of the picture that you can see on here is decent for framing and stuff like that, and well, it's helpful for setting up the camera, obviously. One thing that I would have liked would be a touchscreen, but again, for the price of the camera, you can't hope too much. Now I'm going to talk about stuff that I dislike about it. They're not necessarily like 100% bad points, but it's stuff that I would think that either need improvement or that, well, are total garbage. One thing I don't really like, and that doesn't make that the camera is not usable or anything, but pretty much all Chinese camera have that, is that the image is too sharp and that it's too saturated. So there's way too much saturation in the image. It's not a deal breaker. I think it's workable. It makes that the camera right out of the box outputs good quality image. But again, for some people like me, I would have liked to have a little more maybe settings to maybe tweak the image right in the camera to lower the saturation and stuff like that. Second thing I don't like is that, well, the frame rates at like 120 FPS and 240 FPS are not good. At 120, it's pretty much unusable. The image is just crap. I don't know if it's the compression or if it's just that the way that they're processing the image, but yeah, at 120 FPS, it's plainly unusable, in my opinion. Third thing I don't like, and that's pretty common again on Chinese cameras, but the sound quality. As I said, the sound quality, as you can hear right now, it's not that bad, but it's not the best either. And there's no option to put an external mic on this camera, so yeah, it's still usable. It's decent for an action cam. I wouldn't vlog on this camera only and stuff like that. It's good for B-roll and for additional footage, but other than that, yeah, it's not, I don't know, in my opinion, it's not really usable. So that's it about that camera. As I said, overall for the price, I think it's a great little camera. I love it. I'm using it pretty much every time we travel for anything. It includes the water housing and stuff like that. So for the price, you can't go wrong. If you have any question, comments, or if you want to suggest any other model of cameras that I think would be better than this for the price, leave a comment down below and we can do a conversation about it. That's what's great about the YouTube community. If you like this video, also please leave a thumbs up because it helps me a lot. If you didn't like it, well, leave a thumb down. It still helps me. And yeah, please hit the subscribe button if you like what I do, and I'll do some more videos in the next few weeks. So stay tuned and have a good one, folks. Ciao.